Hi, it's Jazz, and today I want to talk about the sage advice that I shared in a blog from my parents. It's not often you get sage advice from your parents and you realize its impact right away in your life. In fact, for most of us, we rarely listen to our parents, especially when it comes to finances. I remember many times growing up as a teenager, my mom and dad telling my siblings and I never to take a loan from anyone. It's better to tie a knot around your stomach's desire than spend money you don't have. They'd always tell us to save. Mom would always remind me, it's okay to spend some money on food, but don't spend frivolously on material stuff. Now, if you're a teenager, a young adult, take this advice to heart. You won't be taught this in school, but delaying material gratification and putting money into a savings account is the best habit you can establish now. They say, $1 saved is $1 earned. Actually, it's more because you have to pay taxes. So really, you would have to earn $1.30 for every dollar you saved. Well, let's get back to the sage advice of my parents. You see, in life, all of us go through periods of abundance and periods of challenges. We never factor that in when we're teenagers or young adults. If you do not save during the periods of abundance, you suffered when you're challenged. Unfortunately, very few have lifelines they can call on to help them when the challenges fall. You must make it a point to save for that possibility. Just because you are healthy today doesn't mean you can't get into an accident tomorrow, or a parent you love so dearly gets severely ill, or a child puts you in a downward spiral of depression because they die, or once a blooming business you have fails because of changing circumstances. Especially today when things are changing so much faster. There are so many other scenarios that can cause you to implode, and you don't want the stresses of finances to further burden you. I'm not saying you live a frugal lifestyle of my parents, who on a meager income were able to pay off cousins' weddings, donate to the poor. Even to this day, a summer garden is planted, providing nourishing food for the family. My mom cooks nourishing meals that cost us a dime to $1 spent out, and easily fed the entire family. Even today, from their backyard, I'm bringing home cucumbers, tomatoes, peppers, fruits for my family. My parents always reminded us that you never ever want to hold your head down and feel ashamed for borrowing money from someone. Very few people out there graciously lend money and not tell anyone. Believe me. They wanted us to be self-reliant and financially responsible. The point was, if you take out loans and borrow money from banks to buy cars, clothes, electronics, how will you be able to save? Think about it. You can't. You will be sucked up in spending everything you've earned and live like so many paycheck to paycheck. And that's not living. That's running the rat wheel. Going round and round, being stressed out and getting nowhere. Now, if you were fortunate like me to have helped someone or some people who truly needed help, be grateful you were able to do so. It's a lot easier to help than being on the receiving end. So the lesson is, you never know when the challenges are going to rattle your cage in this jungle we call life. If you dare take my challenge, which is far more significant to you personally than any ice bucket challenges, no matter your age, take my parents' sage advice and start saving. You never know when your savings will come in hand and help you or those that you love in the time of need. So, is there any sage advice that your parents gave you that you would like to share? Please tell us below. Subscribe to my channel. And I hope this helps you. Bye bye now.